Are you looking for a parenting tool that can transform your child's behaviour, bring calm to your home, and teach your little one some essential life skills? Well, today I'm going to talk about a parenting technique that I think is really underrated and not many people are talking about, and that's quiet time. As a Norland nanny, I have seen firsthand how implementing this simple daily practice can revolutionise family life, and some parents are missing out on the power of this tool. But before we dive into how to implement quiet time, let me just explain exactly what quiet time is. Quiet time is a designated time in the day when your little one engages in calm, screen-free, independent play. It can take place in their bedroom, or it can take place in a specific cozy corner of the home. Think of it as a pause button on your daily routine that allows your little one to reset and recharge. Now, here's why I am such a great advocate of quiet time. It has many benefits, but firstly, a huge benefit of quiet time is it is a great transition tool when it comes to the time when your toddler's about to drop their last nap. Just because they're not sleeping doesn't mean they don't need to rest. And that is an ideal time to start introducing quiet time. And on some days they need to sleep and on some days they don't. But the benefits go way beyond just rest. Quiet time can help your little one learn that crucial skill of playing independently. It can teach them to be happy with their own company. It boosts focus, self-regulation, and independence. It cuts back on overtiredness and the unwanted behaviours that result from that. It also teaches your little one to make sure that they are aware as they go through life that mindful breaks are important. So it's a huge life skill that they learn there. And finally, it is hugely beneficial to the whole family because you all benefit from taking that pause and that break in the day, so that you're all ready and equipped to face the rest of the day right up to bedtime. So now you know why I'm such a great advocate of quiet time. Let me take you through the 3 steps on how you can implement it into your daily routine. So the first thing is getting the timing right. Now, for me, the best time to have quiet time is after lunch. It's a natural break in the day. You've stopped playing because you've had something to eat. And that's when your little one was normally having a nap anyway. So now you can convert it into quiet time. And on the days that they need to sleep, they can. And on the days that they don't need to sleep, they can start getting used to having quiet time. Quiet time should be built into your routine just the same as nap time was. Step number 2 is that you need to start small and have realistic expectations. This will depend on the age of your child when they give up that afternoon nap. And this is going to vary greatly from child to child. I have known 2-year-olds that stop napping in the afternoon and they really need a quiet time in order to get through the day. And then I have known 4-year-olds that are still napping occasionally. So you will need to adapt this to your child's needs. But understanding how long they can play on their own at any given age is really going to help you. So a 3-year-old, for instance, I would anticipate eventually being able to play for about 35 minutes tops on their own. A 4-year-old up to about 45 minutes. Some might manage longer. And you might have to work up to this when you're teaching them about quiet time. So start with 10, 15 minutes and then work up to that. But at least you'll know what your little one's capable of. Now for younger toddlers, and I'm talking around the 2 to 3-year-old, you will probably have to sit with them and teach them how to do quiet time. And you might have to spend half of the quiet time with them and then leave them alone for part of the quiet time. In fact, before your little one is ready to have quiet time after lunch, you can start introducing small periods of time in the day when your little one plays independently. And I'm talking just short periods. And if they can get into that habit of being able to play independently just for short periods of time, establishing quiet time will be so much easier. If you would like to learn more about how to teach your little one to play independently, then watch this video, where I can give you some really helpful tips on how to establish that into your daily routine. Now, the final step is that you need to set up the space. And it's important that the space is conducive to quiet time. Just like you wanted to make your baby or your toddler's sleep space conducive to sleep, you need to have the quiet time space conducive to quiet time. And I always like to have a basket or a quiet time bin, which has age-appropriate quiet time toys in it. And these toys need to be suitable for calming activities. So we don't want anything that requires batteries or that's going to be making a noise, flashing lights, and there certainly should not be any screens involved. So the sort of things that you would put in your quiet time bin or basket are books, jigsaw puzzles, colouring books and crayons or paper to draw on, stacking and nesting toys. And I would also advise that you have a facility where you can play audiobooks or some calming music. Now, often quiet time can take place in your little one's bedroom, and that's already conducive to quiet time because it's cozy, they can sit on the bed, it's conducive to sleep, so it's going to be conducive to quiet time. And if they're in that nap transition phase, this is the best place for them to have quiet time because then, of course, on the days that they need to, they can fall asleep. However, it doesn't always need to be in the bedroom. Some toddlers or young children are happier if they can have quiet time in another part of the house, in which case you can set up a quiet time corner. This can be in a teepee or just have a cozy corner of the living room where you've got soft cushions or a beanbag, somewhere they can sit and relax and know that this is the quiet space where they need to do quiet time play. Now, if you've chosen the bedroom and your toddler is struggling to stay in their bedroom, which they might, especially if you're dealing with a younger toddler, then you could put on a timer. You could put on the timer for, say, 5 minutes and say, you play by yourself with the jigsaw puzzle, look at the books, I'll be back in 5 minutes. And it's really important that you return when you say you're going to. And you can gradually extend that time that you leave them on their own. So you can see why I feel that quiet time should be an essential part of your daily routine because it will benefit your little one on so many levels, from reducing overstimulation and overtiredness to boosting self-reliance and confidence and independence. There is no doubt that quiet time has many benefits to your child's healthy development. And let's not forget that that break in the day can also be a huge bonus for you too. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any parenting issues that you would like me to address in future videos, then please drop a comment in the description box below. Or you might like to give my latest parenting resource a try, Pocket Paula, which gives you personalised 24/7 support at the click of a button. You'll find a link to your free trial in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Your support is always appreciated, so please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.